I feel like this is Cooley trying to sound educated, but in turn, what's happening here, he's just revealing his biases towards white women.
Black men want. So that's why the successful black man, you know, most of the time goes for the white women, because they don't have a problem being taken care of and raising the kids, because that's what they want to do, and that's their goal.
Also, stop talking for me, all right? Stop speaking for all black men. This is you. This is you. This is not black men. This is you. This is you. This is not all black men. Stop speaking for us, okay? Don't speak. That's why, man. That's why black men always go for white women. No, that's why yo always go for white women. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and today we have a reaction video. Today we have to react to our good friend Cooley from the No Fugazi podcast, excuse me. He's talking about some nonsense again, but what's new? But before we get into it, I just want to thank you guys really quick. Thank you so much for your patience. You guys know I was feeling really sick last week, and I really couldn't do much of anything, even though I tried. So I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate your patience, and I am going to make it up to you by having daily uploads this week. Also, I'm super excited that I finally have my new logo and my new YouTube banner, and the rebranding process has officially begun. I'm gonna have some new merch soon, and I'm gonna be updating things as time goes on. Some things are gonna take a little more time, but I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you guys subscribe, man. Make sure that you guys join the Wired community, and also make sure that you join me over on Discord. I will leave a link to that in the description down below, so make sure that you guys join. Also, make sure that you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/watts_tv94. I go live every Saturday around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. And with all that out of the way, man, let's see what the hell Cooley is talking about now. Before I start the video, this video is titled "Cooley Exposes the Truth to Black Women and Dr. Umar." Let's see what the hell is going on.
Black women just want you to understand their point of view. Black women want you to see what they are going through, and black men just don't want to deal with that shit.
No, the thing is, all women want that. The white woman wants that too, but the white woman just knows her place.
Woo. The white woman knows her place. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds 20 times worse, considering that the person that said this prefers white women. Like, it sounds 20 times worse. I'm sorry. Let's see what else he has to say. Jesus Christ. Also, knowing your place is crazy. Like, wow.
Is that what it is?
She just knows her place. By a man's side, she knows her place. She may feel these things, right? But she's expressing it much differently than the black woman. From your worldview, that's what you're saying. You're saying that, well, white women tend to be like more, you know, feminine, and let the black man kind of get away with what he want to do.
But wait. So that's femininity? Not having a backbone and letting your significant other get away with anything? That's not necessarily femininity. What are you talking about?
But the black woman, she's more expressive and wants to express her opinion and how she feels. The thing is, both women want to do it. All women, you have emotions, you have feelings. You definitely want to express yourself. The thing is, a submissive feminine woman, she just does it with grace, or she does it in a way where it's feminine, or she just knows when not to speak. Right. Like, everything don't have to be spoken about. You don't always have to give your opinion or your perspective on things. You could just follow your man's lead.
And if you don't,
oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so oh, this is so cringe. All right, so basically what these two are saying, they are saying that they would prefer their women to shut the up and just trust that they have everything handled. I have a problem with that, because I've said this time and time again. When it comes to relationships are a partnership that require both parties, not one opposed to the other. All right. There are some things, there have been plenty of things where I have felt like I needed my wife's input just so that I can have, you know, a second thought on the situation. She might come at a situation way differently than what I would have, and that in turn it would give me a different perspectives. It is so important within a relationship to have the input of both parties, especially when it comes to your livelihood or your family or whatever. Both parties need to have that conversation with each other. One person within a relationship should not solely be making decisions. Do you know why? There could be certain situations where your wife is a little more knowledgeable. There could be certain situations where you are a little bit more knowledgeable. Like, a relationship is give and take. I am so sorry. I understand if people want to abide by gender roles and all that other good shit. Look, I get it. But as a man personally, I find it so weird that these men nowadays do not want the input of their significant others, and they think they just have everything handled just simply because they have a penis. It doesn't work that way. If we are being honest here, there are a lot of men in relationships today where it's basically the blind leading the blind. They don't know what the they're doing because they didn't consult anybody or they don't have anybody else's input. But I digress.
Don't trust them to lead you, then why you with them?
Nah, facts.
But okay, let's do a quick wrap up with this, and then we got a clip. Actually, good conversation, chat, because we got a clip that we're gonna play, a Dr. Umar clip, which was funny. So we want to get y'all takes on that too, which kind of goes with this topic. So let's just wrap this up. So pretty much all of the ladies said your answers was the same. Of course, you said some different things, but the logical entailment in all of your answers was, well, when the black man chooses a white woman, it creates a negative connotation towards the black woman. So all of these things that y'all said is negative, right? It's a negative feeling. You get it?
Hold on. Before he says whatever the he's about to say that's stupid, me personally, I think from what I've seen, especially since, I'm friends with a decent amount of black women. I don't think black women hate when black men choose white women. I think what black women hate is when black men choose white women and then they decide to on black women. That is the problem. That's something that they're leaving out here, because you guys, come on, like, chat, people in the comments, you guys all know that one brother that prefers white women, and he is constantly taking a hot, steamy on black women and just talking down on them and saying the most vile and negative crap about them. That happens way more often than what you guys think. I think that is the problem.
So when we look at this and I psychoanalyze your answers, from what I've noticed here is that black women project, right? You project. So you have this negative feeling already towards the white girl, which is why you put on makeup like the white woman. You wear the white woman's hair. You have on fake hair. You do all of these things to try to express these visual characteristics of the white woman. You get
Cooley knows nothing about black women. That is very apparent. I cannot believe that dumb actually left his mouth. Do you guys know if Cooley was adopted at some point? Was he raised by a black woman? Because if he was raised by a black woman, he would understand that black women do not rock, they tend not to rock their natural hair because it's harder to deal with. It takes a lot of time that they do not have. Black women put perms in their hair because it is easier to manage than dealing with their natural hair. Black women wear wigs, for one, because it's a protective style. It can be a protective style. Or two, they don't want to deal with their natural hair. It's a lot of work. And he even said wear makeup like the white woman. I'm sorry. I did not know that makeup was reserved or just owned by white women. Everybody, what are you talking about? This is exactly why I say when Cooley speaks, he doesn't know what the he's talking about. He wants to sound smart. He wants to sound educated, but what he is saying right now doesn't make any sense. There are plenty of different nationalities, ethnicities that wear makeup. What are you talking about? This is not reserved for white women. Everybody wears makeup.
This is what you do. So, subconsciously, white women and all women that's more beautiful than you, or that you deem or think that's beautiful than you view that woman as competition. That is the fact.
Jesus Christ. He says that black women are viewing other women as competition because subconsciously they think that other women look better than them. And he said that is a fact. How the is that a fact? How is that a fact? Where are you getting this information from? Where are you getting this information? Where are you pulling these facts and statistics from? You are literally just talking out of your own ass right now.
Little boy, he lied to you. He liked to say all unbothered and ain't nobody a competition. No, subconsciously you know that these women are your competition. So what happens is you project, you think and you feel that you are less than the white woman. So when the black man chooses the white woman, you go ahead and blame the black man for making you feel less than.
Okay, stop it. I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot, but this man doesn't know what the he's talking about. Also, the topic of black women not liking black men being with white women, I think that goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's just an issue when those black men then in turn shit on black women. Also, there is something else that I would like to bring to your attention. Statistically, there are more black men marrying black women. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's like over 80%. Statistically, there are going to be more black men that end up with white women. I don't know where this rhetoric came from, where everybody is saying, all these black men are preferring to be with white women. All these black men are preferring to marry white women, etc. No, that's not the case. Statistically, a black man is still likely to end up with a black woman. So I don't know where this conversation is coming from right now.
Actually, you already felt less than because you're trying to imitate the white woman's hair, the makeup, and so on and so forth.
That's crazy.
So when I peel the layer back and psychoanalyze all of this, is something that the black woman has to really overcome. Let's say if me and Ease was trying to do our hair like the white man.
Yo, he is so slow. We do not have a hard time with our hair. If we being honest, with black men, I don't know what you guys do with your hair specifically, but with my hair, all I have to do is I have to wash it, I have to condition it, excuse me, I cannot speak today, and I literally put like certain things in my hair to make sure that it looks nice, it's shiny, it's wavy, and I put a do-rag on, and that's it. And I brush my hair. That's literally all I have to do. With black women, it is way more of an extensive process than, them getting out of the shower, putting product in their hair and brushing it and then putting a do-rag on. It's way more than that. It's not that simple. That's why we don't perm our hair. That's why we don't do specific things to our hair. But black women do those things to their hair just to make their lives a little bit easier. Like, damn. Like, what do you not understand? How did you come from a black woman and you don't understand this? You know absolutely nothing.
Get surgery.
It will look crazy. Yep. It will look crazy. Let's say we got surgery on our nose, right? We got our skin lighter, and you know what? We did the some type of
perm to make our hair straight like
some
white
type
people.
of
I've seen those kind of
Elvis perm. Where we do some type of what is it called? The shaggy,
the Jake,
whatever. Whatever you call them.
We do some type of white guy hairstyle. You're gonna be like you're gonna think about it like something wrong with this nigga. Like, why is he trying to emulate the white man? It makes no sense. So then as black men, when we observe our black women trying to emulate the white woman, it's like, God dang, less is kind of more. We don't really care about the whole makeup. We want you to wear your natural hair, even if it's peasy and it ain't.
Time out. There is also something that I just keep forgetting. White women wear weaves. White women wear extensions. What are you talking about? Whenever these guys see white women on the internet, do you really think that hair is all theirs? There are plenty of white women, a lot, the majority, I would say, of white women have extensions and weaves. What are you talking about? The majority of white women wear makeup. What are you talking about? See, I feel like this is Cooley trying to sound educated, but in turn, what's happening here, he's just revealing his biases towards white women. If you would prefer one ethnicity to another, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. But what he's doing here is just weird. It's weird.
Wrong. That's still something to grip onto. We don't want to try to grip onto something and then rip out this fake hair. God dang, we got fake hair in our bed now. It's all making us itch. We don't want that. We want the real hair.
In my opinion, the biggest difference between, white women and black women is white women prioritize family and children. That's what they prioritize the most. That's up.
So you're saying black women do not prioritize families and children? Why? Gee, I wonder what he's going to say next.
There. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men, not just black men want families. Men would like to get married and have families. And white women prioritize that. The majority of black women have their bachelor's and master's degree, which is great, but they're not prioritizing family. They're not putting family first. So, you know what I'm saying? A man with no kids, he wants a family. He wants a woman that's going to prioritize that, and I'd have daycare raise his kids. And white women are saying, no, I will do that. I would not go to school, get a bachelor's degree, and I'll put my family first. And that's what.
Oh my gosh. Oh, these niggas are grossly idiotic. Oh my gosh. Wow, they are stupid. Oh my gosh, you cannot be this stupid. I'm impressed. I am impressed. So his argument is that black women do not prioritize families because they go to college and get their degrees. What? Do you not realize that there is an overwhelming amount of white women that have their degrees opposed to black women? Slightly more than half of white women, 51.4%, have college degrees compared to 36.1% of black women. That is a 15 percentage point gap. So what the hell are you talking about? This is why I said they just yapping. They know nothing about black women, which I'm confused about, because if you aren't sure of something, why are you going to talk about it? Please do not talk about black women if you do not know anything about black women. Just shut the f up. I just showed you guys that he is just blatantly wrong here. Like, blatantly wrong. What are you actually talking about? By your argument, white women prioritize a career more than black women do. So again, what the hell are you talking about? God, it's just so stupid. It's like, do they listen to themselves when they talk? And I kind of feel bad for these women on this panel, because it's like they don't even understand that they're wrong, or they don't feel comfortable enough to push back, because they are like just blatantly wrong here. Also, a lot of these men need to start asking the question as to why do women feel the need to go to college, get a degree, and get a job? Why do they feel the need to prioritize that as opposed to just immediately starting a family? Do you know why? Because it's irresponsible. If you come out of high school and you just instantly get a man, you stay with him, he graduates, he gets a job, and he takes care of you, like, yes, that is completely irresponsible on your end. Because without that man and his degree and his money and his job, what do you have to offer? What do you have to fall back on? Women, just like everybody else in this society within the United States, they feel the need to go to school, get their degree, and get a job because it is hard out here. This economy is not easy to live in. It is better to have two incomes than one. And also, just me as a person, if I was a woman, I would not want to rely on anybody else's income in the first place. If they get laid off, where does that leave me? They do not have someone else to fall back on. They do not have another income to fall. Like, okay, we'll be okay for a while because my wife also has a job. You cannot say that at that point. If you lose that job, the whole family is screwed. Who wants to be put in that position? And who can afford to be put in that position to where they are just relying on one man? Do you not understand that there is a very, very minute percentage of men these days that can provide for not only the woman, but also the kids as well? This economy is rough. You guys are living in a dream world, and y'all need to wake up.
Black men want. So that's why the successful black man, most of the time goes for the white women, because they don't have a problem being taken care of and raising the kids, because that's what they want to do, and that's their goal.
Also, stop talking for me, all right? Stop speaking for all black men. This is you, nigga. This is you. This is not black men. This is you. This is you. This is not all black men. Stop speaking for us, okay? Don't speak. That's why, man. That's why black men always go for white women. No, that's why yo dumbass always go for white women.
That's what makes them happy. In all honesty, all women want to be married and have kids and marry the right guy. But if you're not prioritizing that, then that man is not going to prioritize you.
I got something to say.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Because
we'll start here and we go around.
I was to say with that goes back to, okay, so why when black women want to stay home and take care, and we can't do that? We get looked at.
That's
we
true.
Don't work hard. We don't want to.
That's very true.
I can't do that. Who's looking at you like that? Who?
A bunch of men
in this society. A lot of black men. You feel me?
No,
they look at women like that sometimes. Like they be on some like, oh, you just want to stay home, or you just like.
No.
But sometimes you do have black women out there that literally want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like they want to be a family.
To
they
an extent. So
right.
here's
the
truth: is there is maybe some guys
that may
want
their woman to work.
Yeah, and want the woman to work, but I mean,
the majority of guys out here would prefer their women to work because they can't do it by themselves. I can't even do it by myself, and I have two incomes, YouTube and my 9 to 5. I can't even do it by myself.
It's
maybe
a lot.
there are a good few of them,
a lot,
but when we look, influence creates thinking, and thinking creates.
Keep in mind, I would never say that that a woman is lazy because she would prefer to stay home and watch the kids. I'm not saying that at all. Just wanted to get that out the way.
Behavior. So it's the feminist movement. So the feminist movement, it's a social construct. It literally brainwashed women to believe that, well, it's more important for me to prioritize going to college, getting a degree, and prioritizing a career rather than a family and children, like E said.
It has nothing to do with feminism. It has everything to do with this economy, you moron. I do not know how you don't understand that, but I don't get it.
Think about it, like, we're all black here. You know what I mean? Like, how many of your mom told y'all to go to school, get a good job, don't depend on no man, you don't need no man?
I mean, if you think about
it. My sister's one of them. My sister has a master's degree. She prioritized school first. The majority of black women prioritize school first over family. And I'm not saying that's not a bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But if you want a family, you have to prioritize that first.
That's crazy. I do not agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all. So basically, what he is saying here, ladies, if you go to school and get a degree and get a job, you are not prioritizing family. You are only prioritizing yourself, and you're not going to get a man because you are focusing on yourself. Yo, I'm sorry, within this economy, people do not have the luxury of just simply relying on somebody else. That is, and again, in my opinion, I think that is extremely irresponsible. Because you need to make sure that you are okay. You need to make sure that you are good. For example, I have a degree. I have a 9 to 5 job. I have a good job. But you guys know that my personal dream, is to do this 24/7, is to be a content creator 24/7. So next year, when I make that transition into being a content creator 24/7, while I may be a little scared, because yes, it is a little bit scary, I know I'm going to be okay, because if by some small chance that it doesn't work out, I know that I can go back to finding another job because of my experience. You need to make sure that you are good first. You need to make sure that you have the experiences and that you have the tools to survive within this world, especially if you cannot find a significant other that is going to basically take care of you and do everything for you and provide everything for you. You have to make sure that you are good first. I'm sorry. And to be honest with you, I'm very surprised that guys like this have this stance, because there is also something else that you guys should know. As a man, if you are solely providing for, you know, like I said, your wife, your child, multiple children, or whatever, and you get a divorce, yo, you may have to pay alimony. You may have to keep up your ex-wife's lifestyle because you gave her a lifestyle, and now that you are going to divorce her, that could be taken away. You don't know. That's if she doesn't sign a prenup, that is. But you guys get what I'm saying, basically.
Because, you know, if when you find that man that's willing to protect and provide, you won't have to worry about going to school and paying all the bills because you're prioritizing family. Once a man sees that you're prioritizing family and his kids, you're not going to want for anything. If you want the stars, he's going to give you the moon, Jupiter, and Mars on top of that because you're doing what he wants. And that's prioritizing the household and
it's not even necessarily true, unfortunately.
Family. And there's nothing wrong with being feminine, being a mother, being a wife, prioritizing family. We actually respect women more that prioritize those things. We don't look down on those women. Other women like to call those women pick-me's. Well, we love pick-me's.
Pick me.
No, that's not. No. That's not what people call a pick-me. An example of a pick-me is Pearl Davis, just Pearly Things. She's the ultimate pick-me. Like, hey guys, look at me. I hate women too. Pick me. No, that's Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis is an excellent example of a pick-me. All right, I cannot watch the rest of the stupidity that is within that video, but you guys let me know what you think about this video. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree? Please do me a favor, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, make sure that you guys subscribe, make sure that you guys are a part of the Wire community, make sure that you join the Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below, and make sure that you guys follow me on Twitch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.